Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and I want to talk about the brand new, and I want to look at Dungeons and Dragons from through the lens of the brilliant Lionsgate 2024, the best Christmas pageant ever film. And I want to talk about why do people show up for Dungeons and Dragons? What are they there for, and what can they receive? And today we're going to continue to talk about how Dungeons and Dragons is really exactly. It's 99% the same as church. Like it's so like church, right? But let's talk this through. Okay. So I'm an evangelical Christian. I go to church every Sunday, right? And I cannot explain to you how many overlaps of church and there are of church and Dungeons and Dragons. So I want to talk about some of those overlaps, and then I'm going to talk about the biggest difference today between the church and Dungeons and Dragons. So first of all, the biggest sameness about the church is and about church and Dungeons and Dragons. And by the way, when I say church, I mean real church. I don't mean Catholic churches. I don't mean I don't mean like spiritual but not religious. I don't mean like Unitarians. I mean a real church, right? How do you get saved? By the blood of Jesus Christ and absolutely nothing else, right? Evangelical Christian real church, right? Like you can get saved there. Not like your grandma wants you to go, but you're not going to be able to get saved there. Like, I'm talking a real church, okay? All right, let's keep going. All right. So they both have canon, right? Like Dungeons and Dragons has canon. Like it's really important. It's in the rules. It's in the lore. It's in the rules and it's in the lore. It's in the dice. It's canon, right? Like, a D8 is canon, right? And difficulty check is canon, and Dritz Orden is canon, right? Now on Christianity we have canon, 66 books, not one less, not one more, right? And if your book's got more than 66 books, fake church, right? If you're playing, if you're playing Shadow Dark, fake D&D, canon. It matters, right? There are you meet once a week, you gather around, you sit in a chair, you pay attention, you take notes. D&D, church, same. I could go on and on and on, but I won't. I won't. You've heard me talk about this before, so let's talk about the key difference, right? Response. So I went to see this 2024 film, the best Christmas pageant ever. I wept in the seats. The thing was beautiful. It was a great film. 5 out of 5 stars. I cannot speak highly enough about it. It is fantastic. Get yourself to see it as soon as possible. See it more than once. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. Okay. All right. What's the difference? People are not responding to Jesus today. They are not. I can tell you this, right? I go to an evangelical Christian church. I'm there every Sunday, right? And you know what we're getting? We're getting sheep shifting, right? We get Christians coming from another church to our church. And we count ourselves lucky, right? But I will tell you right now, not once in my life, and I've been at the church I'm at right now for about 10 years, I ain't never seen a lost person walk in. Not once have I seen a lost person come in and say, I need Jesus. You guys are preaching Jesus? Hey, I don't know what you guys are talking about. What the heck is this? And that's why I love this 2024, the best Christmas pageant ever, is the Herdmans didn't know Jesus, right? They were like, hey, we showed up here, right? We showed up here because we heard there were snacks, right? But who's this guy, Jesus, you're talking about? He was born poor. He was in a non-traditional family. Like his dad really wasn't his dad. We got a little bit of that at our family. And the Herdmans had a missing dad. Like their dad was askew. Where's the dad? Same thing with Joseph. Hey, are you that kid's dad? Not really. Who's the dad? Where's the dad? Right? And it really tore me up. I was stunned to see this picture of lost people coming in and saying, can I get some of that Jesus? It don't happen, right? But let's talk about Dungeons and Dragons. People showing up, coming out of the woodwork, man. Lego fans coming over, Fortnite fans coming over, Magic the Gathering fans coming over, Walking Dead fans coming over, Street Fighters fans coming over, right? Final Fantasy fans coming over. Just Chris Pine fans coming over. Fast and Furious fans coming over, right? Justice Smith fans coming over. It fans coming over. People are coming, and they're like, what is this D&D? What are you talking about? And it is beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's terrifying, right? Why are people responding to Dungeons and Dragons, but they don't respond to Jesus, right? Both of them have canon, right? Both of them have a text that must be read, right? Both of them have passionate followers, right? But one is getting engagement and the other isn't. And I have to say, it's a little sad, right? I live in both worlds. I go to church every Sunday, and I'm at the D&D table every Sunday. I'm in both, but I'm telling you right now, engagement is happening for Dungeons and Dragons, and engagement is not happening. It is not happening for the church, right? And so in that one area, they very much split, and it makes me sad. That is sad, in my humble opinion. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.